good news is called Housing First. You're going to love this. This is a really interesting story about a homeless population that we see all over the world. So most of you probably saw the news about the Canadian man who had no job due to health issues. He was on a federal assistance program, but he had a raise in his rent. He couldn't pay. And he was forced into the street as homeless. So he knew he wouldn't survive on the streets, so he asked if he could get help with assisted death. He didn't know what else to do. He knew he wasn't going to survive that, okay? Unfortunately, they said yes. Homelessness has risen in the UK and across the Western world in the last decade to really high levels. So in Britain, it's increased 165%. During the COVID lockdowns, they implemented a new policy called Everyone In. They rolled out the new program, which was an idea borrowed from Houston, Texas, which was the 6th largest homeless population in the United States. The number of homeless people dropped by 63% implementing Housing First. Utah saw similar results, and so did Vienna in Austria. Finland is on track to entirely eradicate homelessness by 2025. Is that awesome? So I don't think they've heard of it in Canada. I'm telling you now. The program is called Housing First. Okay? This program does exactly what it says. It provides homes to people, but without preconditions. Then it takes a wraparound support program tailored to their needs, which is awesome. Most local authorities in the U.S. and the U.K. operate what is known as the staircase model. Staircase expects people to be, number one, sober, number two, engaging with support services, number three, they must be seeking employment, and they must have completed a course on managing a home. Only then are they considered house ready. That's right. In purely financial terms, the cost of homeless people in the UK for 12 months is just over $20,000. It's much higher in the US, okay? According to research by a group called Crisis, this is due to the burden they place on police, hospitals, and prisons. Between 2018 and 2020, and it was less than 2 years, California spent $13 billion on homelessness. 9 state agencies, 41 programs later, and we still have more than 120,000 homeless people on our streets in California. Housing First isn't about housing at all. It's really about the treatment. Okay, this statement came from one of the doctors that leads the follow-up programs. So the doctor said he leads the programs for the physical and mental health, is what he does. He suggests you can't really talk about the treatment unless the person is housed. Otherwise, whole conversations are only about what you're going to eat, where you're going to sleep. Once you've got those things worked out, it becomes a whole different thing. So they're using money from public and private grants. They've been buying up properties with the aim of housing homeless tenants in 18,000 properties. Now it runs at a profit. Any surplus is reinvested in the foundation, which means this model is entirely self-sustaining. Yes, yes, yes. Beloved, here's the good news today. People United, doing a very good work, helping the community, helping the homeless get a new life, helping the mentally ill individuals get help, getting them off the streets, decreasing violence, driven by drugs and alcohol, by the way, and many, many deaths that nobody even talks about. Showing the love of the Lord, living up to the word humanity. And it's working. It's working, beloved. So it is helping and it is changing the hope factor. Beloved, maybe we should stop doing the thing that doesn't work. When we do what's right, stop thinking about the cost first, it's a hallelujah. It benefits all of humanity. Thank you, beloved, for joining me tonight. I look forward to our next Good News Review. In the meantime, I'm Mama, and these are my Chronicles. Good night, beloved.